Oh, I just turned on the camera and look who came here. The big slobbery dog. Oh, and the little one. Okay, all right. Okay, my friends. I guess they wanted to be on the video. Okay, I just turned on the camera and they came up. All right. That already is the answer to the question I was going to ask you guys. And my question was, do you believe that spirit guides are really real? Do you believe that they're real? Do you believe that you all have spirit guides? And do you believe that you can actually access them and talk to them? You are divine. I know a lot of you are asking these questions. And as I was about to open my mouth and ask, these dogs came running up to me and I'm like, that's the answer, that's the answer. So, spoiler alert, the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Spirit guides are absolutely real. They are more real than the body. They are more real than anything. The only thing is that they reside in a different density, in a different dimension that you have to access, that you have to learn to pierce through to hear them, to see them, to feel them, and to really understand that they're there. So, point number one, spirit guides are real. I have been talking to and wishing to hear my spirit guides all my life, my whole life long, and only in the last years was I able to make contact and access my spirit guides, who are many, 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 in many different shapes, forms, sizes, densities, dimensions, blueprints. So what I call my spirit guides are fifth or higher dimensional beings of the light connected to source. So positive, benevolent beings who are here to help me and guide me in my journey. Okay, and they are aliens, so starseeds, they are animals, they are fable kind of animals which don't reside on Earth anymore, and they are angels. Okay, so all those beings, for me, categorize spirit guides if they are accompanying you, if they come when you call, if they're here to actually support you in this incarnation that you are in right now. Those are spirit guides. And the thing is this, people always say, the ones that are on the journey, well, can you prove it to me? Prove to me, is it real, is it not real? And I can tell you, you have to prove it to yourself. For me, what I feel in my heart is proof for me. For me, scientific proof is not proof. Like, that's not valid for me. So for me, and for you as well, think about this. Proof is what you feel actually in your heart. Confirmation of truth, you always feel in your heart. You feel it, you know it. You're like a yes. Your whole body says yes. And that for me is enough confirmation. And in the last few years, my spirit guides have finally shown themselves. They have come to me, and it's a little bit of a journey. So if you say, well, I felt something a little bit, maybe I've seen something, but I'm not too sure, we will come to point number two. Point number two is, first of all, we said yes, they are real. Point number two is, you all do have spirit guides. You don't come down here alone to Earth. No. All of you, every single one of you has a huge team, a team of multiple spirit guides. That's just how it works. We don't come to Earth like, boom, there you are, hello, you're in the body now, there you go, do your thing, send you off. Earth is a hard school. Earth is not very easy, and each and every one of you has a team of multiple spirit guides, of multiple starseed origins, of multiple blueprints. And I know this because I've worked with a lot of people and I did spirit guide readings. I used to do spirit guide readings. So I've seen the guidance that there is for each and every one of you, and it is absolutely amazing. You don't come here into this body as a light bringer, as an eternal divine being, as an eternal divine soul. connected to so many other beautiful souls from other lifetimes, from other journeys, from other missions and purposes from your starseed family. You don't come down there like this for them just to go plop, just drop you off. There is a team of at least, I would say, 20 to 30 spirit guides around you right now that are there supporting you in ways that you don't know and waiting for you to make contact with them. And that brings us to point number 3. Can we all access our spirit guides? Can we do it? Is it possible? And the answer for you is absolutely yes. Each and every single one of you has at least 20 to 30 spirit guides. They are real, and you can contact them and access them and feel and receive their support in your day-to-day life. Now the question is always, how can I do this? Why aren't they talking to me? What's going on? I don't feel them, I don't see them, I don't hear them. And it's because when you came down into this body, you agreed to incarnate, to be born into a third dimensional form, a 3D form, which is the heaviest, the densest of all the dimensions and densities. I mean, we're pretty rare. You know that? 3D planets are pretty rare. We don't exist very often out there in the universe. Most planets are 5D and higher. Can you believe it? They really are. So coming to a 3D planet is quite a big deal. So you are very courageous and brave. And they had a big party up there before releasing you into this 3D heavy dimension, this very dense, molasses-like, complete forgetting dimension, okay? So you were celebrated. But you were in this heavy 3D density. And there is a matrix, there is a dream spell, there are so many agendas, thought forms brewing in this 3D world that we were dropped into, that it's really hard, actually almost impossible, to push that all aside, to kind of find your way through all that 3D mess, through all those belief systems, through all those thick, soupy, swampy, I would say, almost like mattresses and pillows upon your head. You know what I mean? So if you've actually had an inkling of anything spiritual, you're doing good, all right? I want to commend you. You're doing good, and you're doing good work. So that is the reason why you may not be feeling your spirit guides, why you feel alone, why sometimes you think, wow, like I felt my spirit guides, now I don't feel them anymore. It's a little bit in waves. And I feel it's because I see it like this. Planet Earth, the 3D planet Earth, has different layers of thicknesses and densities depending on where you are, depending on the country you live in. Yes, each country here on Earth has a different density. Some countries have already slipped down into the minus dimensions, minus 4D. And large parts of our population on Earth are not living in 3D anymore. They're living in minus 4D. Those are nightmare rounds. Those are like very, very bad situations that people find themselves in. And we know what we're talking about. We're talking about certain countries where everybody is so oppressed. We're talking about people who live with a slave mentality, people who live in complete suffering, victimhood, where it truly is physically so oppressive from those agendas that it's actually gone into the negative 4D. And I believe what the New World Order, those who rule the world, we know who that is, right? The CABAL, the corporations, the governments, those who rule the world right now, I feel they're trying to push humanity down into a little bit of a minus 4D dimension. And some people are already kind of getting close to that. They're going into a very, very dense 3D, almost nightmarish, these strange realms where, minus 4D is not a good realm. It's a realm where time, space, reality, magic, dreams, nightmares, where these things start to get thicker, and where the normal 3D reality starts to kind of morph, okay? And I feel what they're doing right now, they're trying to push humanity into those minus 4D nightmarish realms, and that's why I always say the earth is splitting, the world is splitting like this. The minus 4D is very heavy, and a huge part of the population is there, and us starseeds who are ascending are actually splitting off from that. And that's what I truly believe, and we'll see what happens. We'll see if we split off or if we manage to come together again. But that is exactly the reason why you are not hearing your spirit guides, why you're not hearing spirit, why maybe you can't get a connection to God source, creator, to whoever you believe in, Buddha, Jesus, Babaji, God, angels, archangels, the dragons, right? The lions, the animals, the Arcturians, the Pleiadians. That's why you may have trouble getting that connection, because right now the world is being dragged down a little bit, like into the minus dimensions. So you have to be extra clear, extra vigilant, extra true to yourself. Find extra peace and quiet. Get an extra connection to your heart so that you are able to pierce all those negative layers, so you can get a clear communication through to your spirit guides, and it happens through your heart. As you go deeper into your heart, you're going deeper, you're going higher at the same time, you see? So, what I can encourage you to be able to hear and see and feel that beautiful guidance that is there for you is to truly start a practice of going within, of becoming still, of coming closer to your soul. That's what I always say. To open your heart center, to listen to guided meditations that bring you into a very peaceful, loving space. And that's all that's needed. You don't have to be a meditator of 20 years. You don't have to be a Vipassana meditator. I've meditated 20 years and now I have pierced through the veil and I am hearing my spirit guides. No. All it needs is in the now moment to be fully present, to breathe, to come closer to that heart space, to open your heart, and then to ask. And then to ask. It's very simple, my friends. Once you've practiced letting go of that dream spell, letting go of the matrix of those thought patterns, those spells, those thought forms, after you have let go of them for a little bit and started to come back to center, then all you have to do is just open your heart and ask, come in. Please, my beautiful spirit guides, whoever is there, beings of the light, come in. And there's nothing bad that can happen if you do it that way. If you are doing this with love, if you are approaching this with unconditional love, in a very calm, neutral space, in a space where you feel very peaceful, where you call in the light will come in and the darkness cannot come in. So don't worry about that. But you have to ask. The guides are waiting for you. You have to just ask, please come in now. And let's practice this together, shall we? I'm going to ask for someone or something to come in right now, and I will tell you what comes in and you do the same. I think this is a beautiful space, a beautiful atmosphere, a beautiful moment to practice this together. So let's do that. Just put your hand over your heart and say, I'm a being of light. I'm an eternal soul wishing for that connection again to my higher self, to my team of light, 5D, 6D, 7D and higher. I want to pierce the veil. I want to feel you. I want to hear you. I want to see you. I want to connect with you. And I'm asking you, whoever wants to come in from a beautiful, precious team of light, to come in now with a feeling, either a little feeling, a little vision, a color, a sound, a knowing. Come in now. And the moment I said now, in my inner vision, I felt and knew and saw a little bit my white-winged unicorn. I saw the horn, how it's curved like this. I felt that beautiful, peaceful presence. I felt the absolute unconditional love. I'm feeling it now. That Christ consciousness stream. That unicorn. It's one of my spirit guides. And the unicorn loves to come in when I need a little bit of purification, when I need upliftment, when I need to feel loved and wanted and pure and invincible. Then unicorn comes in, and unicorn came in right now, very subtle. And it's subtle, my friends. It is so subtle. They're not going to come in screaming and banging with bells and whistles normally. Not normally. It's very subtle. It's a fleeting image. It's a feeling. And for me, it was vision, feeling, knowing, recognition, all at once, but like very wispy, very see-through, very subtle. And you have to trust what you're getting. You have to trust that feeling. You just have to accept it and draw it in a little more. So let's do that. And by the way, this is what I teach in my Starseed Origins course, my friends. If you really want to know how to do this, you can come and join me. Join me in that course. This is the type of stuff we practice every week in our live calls, and this is what we do. So this is a little extra bonus for you. Now, did you hear or perceive or feel something when we just did this right now? Did you? Let's do it again. Beautiful team of light, please come in. Give me a message. Give me a vision. Give me a feeling. Let me feel your love. Wow. I'm seeing a second horse being right now. No, it's not a horse, it's an antelope. I'm seeing an antelope with long eyelashes. This morning I was talking to my friends. Obviously, I'm still here in Africa, right? I was talking to my friends about the different beautiful animal beings. And I was thinking about antelopes. And right now, the second spirit guide beside my unicorn is an antelope. Smaller, with like black markings around the eye and beautiful long eyelashes. Beautiful, delicate, with horns that go like this. The antelope is there. Most animals are 5D beings that are here on Earth to help the Earth ascend too, just so you know. So this is a spirit antelope. So beautiful. So pure, with nothing constructing its mind, nothing in the way, just pure presence, pure heart. Thank you. That antelope is with me now, and I'm going to see what that antelope wants to tell me throughout the day. So you know, whatever came in for you right now, trust whatever that is, and ask this beautiful being of light, whoever that is, to accompany you through the rest of the day, to show up here and there, to send you messages, to give you confirmation, to give you love, to give you peace, to give you whatever it is that you need. And this antelope is just showing me pure consciousness, beautiful big brown eyes, pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure alertness, pure beingness, pure presence in the moment. That's what that antelope is showing me. And that's what I've been feeling today. Pure presence in the now. Enjoying every moment, because the now is the only moment we ever have. And the antelope wanted to remind me of that. Now is the only moment that exists, and everything exists in the now, in the present. So if you are fully in the present now moment and enjoy every present now moment, then you've got a fulfilled life. And that's what the antelope is showing me. The antelope is showing me absolute 100% fulfillment of life. because she is just living in the present in every second, in every millisecond. And it's a very fulfilling, it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. You see how Spirit can come in and give you the message that you need in the moment. So that was that little exercise for you. So I'm going to walk around and show you a little bit more. So let me know in the comments if you saw a spirit guide, if someone came to you, and who came to you. And invite that being that being of light to be with you the rest of the day. Oh, I'm going to turn this around. There you go. You see those nests up there? There's little birds flying in and out. Oh, out of those nests. Ooh, look at this vegetation. Very tropical. It's a little bit cool today though. Look at this. These are beautiful leaves, huh? Wow. And these seem to be aloe vera trees. I've seen them everywhere. Have you guys ever seen them? All right. Yes. Yeah, this is a beautiful place on the mountaintop. And oh, you guys, I want to show you a very interesting mountain, okay? I want to show you an interesting mountain, which is the Ghost Mountain. Ooh, look at those clouds. That sounds like a person, but it's a bird. Okay, look at this, you guys. Look at that. You see that mountain? That one right there. Let me see if I can point to it in front of the camera. That mountain right there. Okay, that's called Ghost Mountain. And it's because a lot of the Zulu chiefs, right? This is Zulu country, my friends. Zulu country. Those are Zulu villages down there. A lot of Zulu chiefs are buried in that mountain, or on that mountaintop right there, just behind that tree. So, very interesting. I should do a meditation and see what comes to me. So, look at that. Look at this. It's easy to feel spirit here. It's so peaceful and quiet today. Look at that. Beautiful, huh? Yeah. So that's what I wanted to show you today, my beautiful children of the stars. Connect to your guides, ask them to come in and believe that they're real. And I promise you, they will come in and you won't feel alone anymore. That's how it is. So let me know in the comments how it worked for you. This beautiful view here, sharing this with you, sharing those beautiful mountain codes with you. All right. Love you all. Big kiss. Ciao for now.